All right, what's up, guys? Evan Aldo here. Hope you had a happy holiday. So basically, our latest trade in the exclusive Discord has been along this morning. Things have been, for the most part, acting out as I've been predicting. Here's some exclusive TA. Basically, I was talking about, how we'd probably retest this general area. We did exactly, what I've been saying so far the past few days. So, been right lately. Obviously not going to be right 100% of the time, but we've had some good calls lately in the exclusive Discord. If you want to join, link in description below. So, basically, I'm still in my swing longs here. I'm still, kind of just waiting things out for the most part. Locked in profits for the long this morning on Bitcoin. Things were looking really good. And basically, let's do a top-down analysis. So a lot of people have been asking me about the monthly divergence still, and I've been in the ballpark for the most part. Anything could happen, obviously, but I've been in the ballpark that it's kind of already played out. We've kind of already come down to come down 40%. This VWAP, I think, given that it's a little area above the zero line, just came back down, it could curve right back up, which is what I'm thinking. And I think we've probably already bottomed out. And in terms of like the sentiment in the market, there's still more fear than greed. I've been looking at funding fees. It's still right now a little bit more longs than shorts, but it's still close. Like you would think with green dots popping up on the 4-day and all this type of stuff, you would think that more people would be going along, but that's not the case. So that makes me very confident. Anything could happen as always. Never financial advice, but very confident that we're going to continue to generally move forward in the next week or so. It's generally looking how it looked like last time at the end of December, right around the holiday. A lot of people, they get their bonuses, they get their gifts, they buy some Bitcoin, and that's what it's looked like. I think we'll generally trend upward. What I'm seeing right now, we can look at our 5-day. You're about to print a green dot. These are very, I've been talking about for a while now, mapping out kind of the way all the way up to, I don't think we're going to come up 140%, but that could be kind of a way up to maybe if we top out around 120 to 180. I think we'll go a little bit higher, maybe in mid 2022 topping out. But we could have clear skies theoretically until even 90K, but I think more likely clear skies for the most part until these general areas in February. That's the way I've been mapping out based on my analysis. So I'm still sticking with those points. Swing longs I'm in right now, they could last a while. I mean, funding fees may get a little annoying going forward. I think if we bust through 53, 54K or even 60K, that's when a lot of the greed will start to come back based on the greed fear index. So yeah, what can we expect more in the short term? The daily VWAP is coming down here, so a little bit of a cause for concern. I don't think it'll be too bad. Money flow generally coming up, so I'm keeping my eye on this, but I don't think we'll go too much lower than we are right now. And this could take a day or two. We could pump up to 54K before that daily finally prints that red dot. The VO could also move, start to curve back up there. Money flow generally coming up in the 12-hour. Your VWAP could just curve back up, print a green dot, and we could just continue forward here, which is what I think most likely will happen. Maybe something like this in the next week or so until the 1st or so, and we continue forward. That'd probably bring us up to maybe even 60K in the next week or two. Once we get the money flow crossover here in this time frame, it could bring us up. I'm generally bullish, and I've been bullish. I think it happened, but yeah, your VWAP coming up here on the 8-hour, I like that. Your 4-hour, about to print that green dot. It looks pretty good. That's a tight wave, almost a trigger wave right there. Generally looks pretty good. So yeah, generally curving back up here. Some of these lower time frames. You came into the red, but it's more like maybe you came to red a little bit here, but then you kind of continued forward. Sometimes you get a situation. Well, this didn't work out too well, but because we've been so sideways, it's hard to show an example. But sometimes when you're in the green, you come into the red a little bit, then you come back into the green, it goes right up. That's what I think may happen. Your 15-minute money flow crossover, pretty strong. Be patient with it, I would say, but I think you're generally probably going to make it up to the spiral line. That's where the next place I'm looking to take in some more profits. Let's look at Ethereum. So Ethereum, from what I've been looking at, we were kind of rejecting off of the spiral line right now. I'm on my swing Ethereum long. That's kind of the worst one in terms of performance I've been in for the past 2 weeks now. It's been a while. I don't even think I got to the point where I locked in profits for that. I'm in a lot of trades right now, like more than I should be. But in terms of these, these higher time frames here, 5 day, view ups curving up, that's pretty nice there. It looks generally the same as Bitcoin. I don't want to bore you too much. View ups coming down daily as money flows coming out. So a little bit of cause for concern. We are rejecting off of this point right there. Didn't take the trade myself, but I've been talking about in the exclusive Discord, rejection off of this place or this place, which kind of happened pretty nicely. Our most recent rejection was off of the spiral line right here. However, you put a nice little trigger wave in the 4 hour. I like that. So I think in the short term, it may be able to bust through the spiral line, get up to this fib level, and then we'll see the moment of truth. Do we make it through that fib level? I think we might. I think we have a good shot. Money flow generally coming up in these lower time frames. So I think there's a good shot. But in the short term, money flow is still there in the 6 minutes. So it's kind of just a question. Can we bust through these two areas? And I think it's kind of 50-50. It's hard to say, but I would lean with your 5 day coming up, your green dots on these big time frames. These don't happen very often. I mean, look at this. Even on the 4 days, it doesn't happen that often. The last time this happened was months ago, July, before we came up we went crazy. So this could be symbolic of kind of our next, start of the next run here. So what was this percentage? 188%. So 188% for Ethereum. If you top out in May or something, 11 grand, 12 grand, that's my area. I think it could even go a little bit higher. My prediction's kind of been between 10 and 15 grand for Ethereum, maybe 8 grand the least, kind of what I'm thinking. So this maps us up for our next, run up. I'm surprised there's still that much fear. I think once we bust through, probably once we get through this area at 46 or back to all-time highs almost, then you'll see the greed start to come back. And yeah, it could be a while. It could be, maybe 5,000. Maybe hopefully there's still fear until this area in a month or two from now until February. That'd be nice. I think the greed will come back sooner, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. The last one I want to look at is Aave, which has just been incredible lately. Let's do some good here. So we got up to this level. We originally went long on this a little while ago. I'm not in a trade with this right now, but I bought some on spot. It's more a spot trading thing. Got some in my HODL portfolio on spot around this general area, and it's been incredible. I'm up 70% or more so far. It's a decent project. I think generally it's very undervalued. I think it will generally come back here. You got your green dot there in the weekly. That's huge. I like that. That's one of the only ones that's really printing a green dot in the weekly right now. You are hitting this level, so be careful, but it's one of the few I've been looking at a lot, and just hodling it right now, but that's been a good one. So anyway, guys, if you liked the video, please leave a thumbs up. Please subscribe to the channel. Check out my exclusive Discord, link in the description below if you're interested. I got some one-on-one coaching sessions open as well. And if you want to get market cipher, discount code ALDO 15% off. And my trading course, so we're doing still 20% off. Discount code HOLIDAY20. That's only going to go on for another week at the most, so get that quickly if you are interested. A lot of people have really liked the course. It shows a TA, why I think the majority of people fail at trading, my main strategy, all the things I wish I knew before I started trading. So I think that's going to be a great thing for a lot of you guys to have. And if you want to create a new BITGET account, want to create a new MEXC account, there's some good promos going on right now. Link in the description below. All right, guys, have a good one. Hope you have a good day. Goodbye.